How's it, YouTube? So today I will be removing my alternator. It's busy giving me issues. I've already fixed this alternator twice already, and it's still giving me issues. So I need to make another plan. But first things first is to take this thing off. So what it's doing, it's not charging correctly. I'm running a voltmeter in the car, so when the car is idling and or running out driving on the road, it doesn't charge over 12.9 at the moment, so that is not good at all. And then when at night, especially when I have a lot of load on the charging system, if the fan comes on, the car will just switch off. So that is not good, and I don't really enjoy the driving. So we're taking this thing out. We need to get it sorted, yo. So this alternator is held by 3 bolts. It's held by this adjustment bolt here. It's held by the bolt to the block, and then there's another bolt at the bottom that's holding it. So I jack the car up so that I can get in there. It will be easier to work with. Excuse me. So that's the third bolt there. So guys, to get this bolt off, I'll be using a ratchet with 2 sockets, the 14 millimeters and the 15 millimeters. The 14 millimeter is to remove the bolt at the bottom and the weld on the block. The 15 is to remove the bolt holding the alternator to the adjustment bar. Let's take them off. Okay guys, there is also behind the alternator there's 3 wires to take off, the B plus, the D plus, and the negative just behind. So you just pull them off. They use one of those connectors, like the speaker connectors. I forgot what they call those terminals, but they use those. So I'm gonna remove this one at the bottom now. Okay guys, so just untying these guys now. I make them loose. There's the last ball coming out. Okay guys, now there's a adjuster, this adjusting plate for the alternator. Since I'm taking the alternator from the top, I'm gonna have to remove it because it just disturbs the path for the alternator to come out. So the alternator will be removed from the top. So I'm gonna take off this adjuster as well, adjusting plate. Okay guys, so I visually took out the alternator from the top. There is that plate where it was holding, and at the bottom there, if you can see, those are the power cables, the two positives and the negative. So the alternator is out. I'm sorry I didn't show the taking out of it. I needed to use both my hands, and I don't have a stand that was going to hold that together. Here's the alternator out, and probably not going back in the car. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, as a note, please, when you're going to do this, just make sure that you remove your negative terminal from the battery. It can either be the negative or the positive. I prefer using a negative. So take one of the poles out from the, or terminals out of the battery, because those power cables have power. So if they will touch a casing or something, it will cause a spark. So to be safe, just please remove the terminal to the from the battery. Make sure there is no power running on the car or in the car.